And now,
a Zone It 91.3 91-second movie review.
5, 4, 3, 2, and
action!
The whole shtick of the Expendables franchise is to take a bunch of action movie stars, many of whom are well past their best before dates, and turn them into a supergroup of kick-ass mercenaries. Unfortunately, Expendables 4, or I guess as many others have put it, EXPEND4BLES, is an example of what would happen when you try to stretch the lifespan of an expired product for a little too long. The film does have its moments. It's mostly carried by Jason Statham, with Tony Jaa, the Raid franchise's Iko Uwais, being the main standouts with their action and fight choreography. The Expendables has always been a franchise where moviegoers can turn off their brains and just enjoy the rush, and this fourth entry is certainly no different. It was also a great decision to bring the film back to an R rating, amping back up the gratuitous blood and violence in this movie, following its rather sleepy PG-13 predecessor. But all in all, it's a tough movie to like, and with all the corners cut by the filmmakers in terms of visual effects, you can end up walking out of a theatrical screening upset that you spent your hard-earned money on a ticket. Many of the chase scenes are difficult to believe, with close-up shots of the actors clearly in front of a green screen. The dialogue for these films has always been an element where lowered expectations are required, but the cheese factor in some of these lines uttered in Expendables 4 is beyond cheeseworthy, with lines almost too corny for a parody of an action movie. And the plot of the film is razor thin, with a quote-unquote twist in the third act that viewers will undoubtedly predict in the first act. If they're contemplating making any more Expendables films, my advice for the producers is the same advice I'd give to anyone deciding on eating that yogurt that's been sitting out for weeks. Just throw it out already.
Cut! That's a wrap!